event, Alexis Rocha against Blair Cobbs in a 10-round welterweight fight presented by Golden Boy in association with Matchroom Boxing. The fight is sponsored by Hennessy, Never Stop, Never Settle, and Bet Online, your online sportsbook experts. I'm Beto Duran. Thank you for joining us today. The fight will take place on Saturday, March 19th at the Galen Center in Los Angeles on the campus of USC. It will be streamed live worldwide on Dazn. All right, we know there's some changes to the card, but the show must go on. Tickets for the event are still available, priced at $150, $75, $50, and $25. That does not include service charges. Tickets will be available for purchase at galencenter.org or goldenboypromotions.com. It's going to be an exciting card, but if you want a refund, fans that purchase tickets directly from the Galen Center online or in person for Ortiz against McKinson and do not wish to attend Rocha versus Cobbs, refund requests have to be made by Saturday at 3 Pacific Standard Time. So 3 o'clock Saturday the 19th is the cutoff. Refunds will be honored in full by emailing uscto@usc.edu, uscto@usc.edu. Ticket holders seeking refunds for online purchases via secondary market sites must contact those vendors directly. All right, so there's going to be 11 fights on Saturday. Rocha against Cobbs is the main event, and right now we're joined on stage by the Hall of Famer, Golden Boy partner. Round of applause here for Bernard Hopkins.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so Saturday, Virgil Ortiz was supposed to be the main event. Bernard, you know anything up on Virgil? Any update on him?
Well, right now we're just hoping that, he comes through clean and just make sure that he gets his, body and everything together, and he'll be back. Trust me, he'll be back. It's a setback for him too. So.
Yeah, Virgil's a fighter. He posted on social media how bad he felt about this. If there's one person you don't have to worry about being in the gym, it's Virgil Ortiz.
He cares about his fans. I mean, Virgil is really motivated by his fans. When he fights, you can see it, his performance and the way he responds to them. So he's down on it, but he'll be back in there real soon to get over it.
Oh, yeah. And when the fight card was announced, it was Rocha against Cobbs as a co-main event, and I was one right away. We're like, oh, really? How do you see this one now that we have a main event?
First, you gotta be happy for both guys. But, I have a little bias in it because the Cobbs, Blair has an opportunity. God knows he talked much to get this a moment. You kept hearing him on social media and other places, and he continued to call out the top guys in that division. And you get a chance to be now the main event, his first main event in his career, boxing. So this is important to be on the head card. And this is a message to all the young fighters and fighters that's not main events, to be able to look at opportunities. When they come, you must seize them. You have to. This is an example. Don't get in shape, always be in shape. And that's what I tell the young fighters from the East Coast to the West Coast to the Midwest to the South. Wherever I'm at, I preach the same thing and I'm consistent with it. You never know when you might have to step in. And Blair get a chance to step in and he'd be able to show, other than woo, he'd be able to show that he can fight.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Even further, you can show that.
I'm surprised we haven't heard the woo.
I'm still learning. I just can't get it the way he say it,
Yeah, there's something, you can get that in there, right?
Yeah.
Now, Alexis Rocha is a fighter. We're also Golden Boy fighters. So the Golden Boy stable going after each other. You're putting two of your young guys together. How important is that for you?
Both the same. What I said about Blair, it goes to the same fighter. It goes to both of them. They get a chance to outdo or try to outshine each other. This is an opportunity that both of them know. They're going to speak about it. They have spoken about it already. And now we just got to wait now to the process to Saturday come and see who really comes through like we both expect and everybody expect this to be a really good fight. And to me, they matched up pretty even.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give one an edge here, but if I had to pick, this is a dangerous fight for both guys.
Yeah, there's one of the rare times that boxing Twitter actually says, oh, this is a good fight. Everybody kind of agrees, oh, it's a 50-50 fight. So good job, Roberto Diaz and Javier Razo matchmaking this. And hey, how about credit to both camps taking the fight? Because a lot of times guys say, yeah, but contract shows up.
Yeah, but look, you're going to get that, and that's representation. I mean, we all need it. But I like to acknowledge Robert Diaz, our matchmaker, right, who had to really come up. You know, it was a team effort, of course, but he came up with that. I mean, it's not like a word came through and said, y'all should do this. Like we can't talk to the fans and ask them who we'd like to see. You got to read stuff and you got to hear stuff. But you had to go right into that gear, you know, as a matchmaker and say, oh, how do we save this card? How do you go to Dazn and say, listen, we got something, you know, Virgil was like, this is better. And here we are.
Yep. Not too long ago, fans weren't allowed inside venues. Now you're going to get 11 fights on Saturday from the Galen Center. Last summer, we were at the LAFC Stadium, Bank of California. And now Galen Center.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun just to have the fans back in the crowd.
Well, it's so much fun being able to be out and enjoy the fight. And also be able to have some normalcy, you know what I mean? I see very few people with masks, so that's good. I know who you are now. For those who maybe grew a little beard or something over the 2 years of COVID, because some say 1.5 years, I say 2 years. But I'm glad we're at this point, and I'm looking forward as time go on in the spring, the summer, and the fall, and you know the winter, and get ready for 2023. But right now, I'm enjoying this moment because I know it's a lot of fights, not only from us, boxing world, period. There's a lot of action. The camera guys are busy. Announcers are busy. You're busy.
Finally.
When the last time you've been home?
Man,
Because
I've been home too long.
Basketball, football. Well, football's over. You know, LA. You know, they did their thing.
Go Rams.
But look, this is good for everybody.
Yeah. The Hall of Famer Bernard Hopkins. Round of applause for him. We'll see him Saturday. 11 fights coming your way from the Galen Center. Check out Rocha against Cobbs live on Dazn. Right now, I want to send a happy birthday shout out to boxing scribe David Avila, who's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, David, one of the best in the business. Now, time to kick off the Dazn broadcast on Saturday. Who's it going to be? It's going to be an undefeated fighter from Central California, Evan Sanchez. Have him come to the stage right now. He's 10-0, and fellow Golden Boy stablemate in the second fight of the night, hard-hitting Uzbek, Bektemir, the bully, Melikuviev. Down Beck. All right, we're going to start off with, and Beck will have his translator off to the side. You need a translator? No, you're good. All right, just hold the microphone, man. All right, tell people, where are you from? There you go. You're going to see you for the first time, so let them know. Where are you from?
I'm from Portland, California. I'm 23 years old.
All right. Sell yourself, bro. Okay, what do fans expect to see from you on Saturday?
A little bit of everything. Boxing, attacking, defense. I'm a little bit of everything. I could adjust to any fighter, so it's going to be an amazing fight that day.
And the fight on Dazn for Golden Boy, how does it make you feel?
It feels a blessing, man. I mean, it's been 2 years since COVID happened, and I haven't really been in the gym, and I got hurt from my shoulder, so it's an honor to be here.
10-0, Evan Sanchez. You'll see him the first fight of the night on Dazn, set at about 6 o'clock Pacific time. All right, Uzbek. So I can use a little Russian, all right? He told me to say this to Kagdila.
Muy bien.
Kagdila means however you feel. He said muy bien. So that's that Toño and Joel Diaz training in Indio, California. All right, so a little bit of Spanish. I'll make sure it's only the good words. All right, how do you feel? I know you know a little bit of English. How do you feel right now?
Me. Samachustda juda ham yaxshi mana shu jangga tayyorgarlik. Xudo xolasa hammasi hech qanday o'zgarishlar bo'lgan yo'q. Nasib bo'lsa, faqat o'zimizni mehnatimiz bilan yana Xudo xolasa harakat qilib, mehnat qilib, yana undan da yuqori natijalar ko'rsatishga harakat qilamiz.
I'm feeling great, feeling confident. Been training, been in the gym, so ready to go.
All right, we saw you in the ring against Rosado. You're doing good, then you got caught. What happened, and what did you learn?
Тебя видели в бою с Росадо, ты отлично было все, и потом ты пропустил удар. Что случилось? Объясни.
Albatta, bu boks buni hamma biladi. Albatta, tabriklayman Rosadoni g'alabasi bilan, lekin hech nima o'zgargan yo'q. Hech nimada mana shu o'zimda harakatim bilan nima qilib harakat qilib kelyapmiz va mana shu oldin kuchli raqib sopernik bilan jang o'tkazdim. katta 81 kilogramli raqib bilan 8 raund polni o'zimda yaxshi chustut qildim. Hech qanday nima bo'lgani yo'q. Xudo xohlasa, nasib qilsa, har qanday vaziyatda chempion bo'lgandan keyin ham nima deydi, revanshga chaqirishga tayyorman. Assalom.
Well, what happened is that I made a mistake, paid the price. I got greedy a little bit, felt no threat from him, and got a little gritty. And that's boxing. One punch can change everything. That's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. Of course, I'm confident that I will get to that rematch. If it takes me to become a world champion to get that rematch, I'll do that. And I just want to prove that it was a glitch, it was a mistake, and that I'm a different level. Congrats to Rosado, he did great, but I'm really looking forward to that rematch, and I'll do everything possible to that to happen.
That's Bekdamir, Bek the Bully. You'll see him on Saturday, the second fight on Dazn. Open up the card, though, Evan Sanchez. Evan, what do you know about your opponent? What kind of style are you for the people watching you for the first time?
I really don't know a lot about my opponent. I don't really like to study my opponent. I let my coach do that, and he tells me what to do, and I work in the ring. I mean, in the gym. So he told me everything already, and I already perfected it.
Would you rather get in the ring right now or keep on with this interview?
I'd rather get in the ring right now.
It's scary, right? All these lights in front of you, man.
It's more scary than fighting.
It's right, though. As long as you look good for the cameras right now, that's all that matters. Evan Sanchez, what's your social media, man? Promote yourself.
My social media is Real Evan Sanchez on Instagram, and on Twitter it's Evan Sanchez _98.
All right, there you go. Make sure you follow Evan Sanchez. Last one for Beck. What's the goal for this year? How soon do you want to fight for a title? Because I know that's what you want.
Какие у тебя планы, какие цели, что планируешь на этот год?
Albatta plan hozir. Mana ertadan keyin jang, ana shu jangga tayyorgarlik hozirgi planimiz va nima deydi? Bundan keyin ham oldindagi janglarga Xudo xolasa bundan-da kuchli tayyorgarlik ko'rib, yaxshi natijalar ko'rsatib, albatta Xudo xolasa chempion mera bo'lish bizni oldindagi maqsadimiz va bunga qo'ldan kelgancha harakat qilamiz.
Well, the plan right now is to fight on Saturday, and I'm ready to get back in the ring. And after that, nothing changed for me. I'm ready to fight anyone, anywhere, any weight class, 168, 175. Doesn't make a difference for me. And I want to thank for the opportunity, my promoters for giving me this opportunity. And I know that a lot of people trust in me and believe in me. And I promise that I'll bring all the belts at 168 to the Golden Boy office. From
Uzbek, Bekdamir Melikuviev, Parlier, California, Evan Sanchez. Why don't we stand up right here, take a picture. Don't face off. Put the microphones down. You'll see them live on the zone starting at 6 o'clock Pacific time on Saturday. 10-0, Evan Sanchez, Bekdamir Melikuviev. Don't hit him, Beck. There you go. Good job. We'll see them on Saturday. All right, Evan, you can get off the stage, man. No, relax now. There you go. All right, traveling a long way across the pond from Portsmouth, England, Michael McKinson, or Mikey, the problem. How you doing, Mikey? Grab that. All right, so I was talking to you earlier, and you said that this is a big deal from your town, from Portsmouth, England, right? That nobody from your town has fought in the United States, that everybody's watching us right now. How does that make you feel?
It's huge. It's huge to be flying the flag from our city back home and obviously the UK as well. It's a dream come true to be here. Obviously, unfortunate circumstances the beginning of the week, but I'm happy and ever so grateful to still be on the card. The show goes on.
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz is a fighter that you were calling out for a while. I saw some videos from back home, and you said, I want to fight him, I want to fight him. When you got the news, how did you feel?
Deflated. I felt deflated, but I tried to stay as positive as I could, and obviously Golden Boy have worked really hard to manage to keep me on the show. Obviously, my team, Matchroom, MTK, I've got a lot of people to thank for keeping me on the show. That's the most important thing. I can't dwell on the Ortiz pull-out. I wish him a speedy recovery. He's a young man and health is everything, so I wish him nothing but the best. But the show goes on. I can't think about Ortiz now. My full attention goes on Jesus Perez Campos. Is that right?
But that's also my next question, though. Getting a last-minute replacement, an opponent who you have to now study up on. You could easily just say, you know what, I'm going to go back home. Why did you want to fight?
I could have easily, I had two choices. I could have spent the last 3-4 months working for this big fight, my US debut, and just go home, or still fight. I'm a fighter, I'm here, I want my US debut, and hopefully I can win some American supporters, and impress people on Saturday night. That's the most important thing, fighting.
Why the nickname The Problem?
You'll see on Saturday.
Oh,
you know?
There you go.
You know, like I'm a problem for anyone I fight, anyone in the ring. I have an awkward style, I'm slick, I've got a good boxing IQ. But you'll see on Saturday. Everyone will see on Saturday.
And it's Michael McKinson when you're professional. When he's in the ring, Mikey, The Problem McKinson, Portsmouth, England. Get up here, take your pictures. Good job. We'll see you Saturday. He's the co-main on Dazn. So all of Portsmouth, England, we with him on Saturday. There it is. Now, thank you, Michael. Now we take a moment to look at a special, how a fighter handles being the underdog.
Well, the story leading up to this is from the very beginning. I started boxing in Mexico, and I started with nothing. And in that time, I lost my identity. I lost everything. I lost who I was. I lost everything that I am before then. And I had to start anew. And each day, I'm growing and getting better and better, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And to be honest, you have to be completely delusional. You have to be insane to think that you're gonna be the best out of nowhere. But yet here I am. People bet against me. We have boos, and we've turned those boos into woos. One day at a time, one fight at a time, one everything at a time. It's a long road if you want to rock and roll, baby. So every time we have to put on an exciting show as much as possible. These shows are not going to be easy. None of these fights are easy. I face at least 3 undefeated fighters already to date. And it's not going to be an easy road, but I'm going to show people the true grace and true charisma and true dedication to boxing. Through this, I'm going to win and move up the ladder. We have a lot of people that has all the odds stacked in their favor. I mean, there's so many fighters out there today, they just want the most. They want to be undefeated forever. And they want to just like have all the odds in their favor. Oh, and I need to get paid at least a little bit more. No, Blair is the true people's champion. I don't need to have the odds stacked in my favor. Stack them against me and see what happens. Stack them against me. 16-1 underdog against Karupian. Stack them against me and watch me win. This is what it's all about. And this is what true greatness is all about. We don't have great fighters. We just have good fighters. They're good. Oh, you're good, but you ain't never been faced up against nothing where as though you wasn't supposed to win. We never seen that from a Terrence Crawford, from a Earl Spence. We never seen that from a Virgil Ortiz. Not even once, not even close. If any of these guys get in a ring with Blair Flair is going to destroy them. Why? Because I am meant for this. I was built for this, and no matter what they throw at me, no matter how many times I get knocked down, I'm going to get back up and I'm going to win. No matter what happens. No matter what happens, Blair Flair is here to stay. He is the greatest man alive, and that's what I truly believe. Delusional. I have a mental problem. Because I am born to be great, no matter what anybody says to me. We need a true people's champion, a true champion that's gonna rise above the elite and be even better. We need a megastar, and Blair Flair is a megastar. People from Dazn and Golden Boy, they see potential in Blair Flair. Why? Because Blair Flair is a megastar. We won't only just beat these guys, but we will exceed in beating these guys. This is the next true people's champion. This is the next billion-dollar fighter. I don't have a patent record of 23 and easy fights, and I'm not just sitting here just knocking off dudes in the first 5 rounds, you know, that's easily put together fights that are like not going to challenge me. Every single fight that I'm fighting is going to be a challenge. Every fight that I'm fighting, I'm not always going to be expected to win. that's something that people are going to recognize if they haven't already recognized that Blair the Flair is the best, the elite, the cream of the crop that's rising to the top, and that's the true people champion, the true mega star in the boxing world today.
Oh, we're back here talking golf. But before that, you have to talk about boxing. That's going to be Saturday. Beth Durant, joined by the Hall of Famer, the Golden Boy, who wishes he can get into the 65, 66 on the golf course, right? Right now, we'll take a couple hole-in-ones. Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar, we were talking before we get going. You know, Virgil Ortiz is a fighter we were looking so forward to on Saturday. What's the update on him?
Yeah, I talked to him a few times, and he's back home, and he's feeling better. Okay. He's feeling better, and it's very unfortunate that it happened so close to the fight. He was ready. He was looking forward to it, fighting McKinson. So, look, things happen for a reason, and now we can look forward to an amazing main event. I want to actually take this opportunity to thank Cobbs and Rocha who stepped up and was willing to fight on the main event. I mean, this is a great fight. It's an exciting fight, and it's amazing how the doors open and how things just happen. Look, McKinson's ranked number 3 in the world. The winner of this fight here can fight McKinson, down the line. So it's a great opportunity. It's a great way of showing the world what you're really made of on Saturday night. So there's a lot of opportunities out there.
Yeah, if there's any fighter that should get the benefit of the doubt, it's Virgil Ortiz. It's not like he's a fighter like, oh, I'm gonna pull out of a fight just because, right? This is the kid where you feel bad for him.
No, he's a fighter. He's a guy who is not going to pull out for any reason. I mean, he was really sick. Doctor said that if he would have fought, something serious would have happened. He was getting tired just walking up the stairs. So that goes to show you that he was really down. So luckily we caught it on time, because you never know what can happen.
Now the main event, Rocha Cobbs, a fight that goes back and forth. You ask people, and they're like, oh, I like Rocha, I like Cobbs. They back and forth. Now when you got the news that, hey, we don't have a main event, I know your staff has been running around like crazy, but this is a heck of a fight that you guys made a main event.
No, this is a great fight. I mean, this is a main event fight. We both guys, we've watched them over the years grow into these complete fighters, and they're on that, they're in that stage where they're like one win away from challenging for a world title. So look, Blair Cobbs, he's always in the gym training. He's always waiting for that opportunity, and this is it. This is it. So we're excited for this fight. I mean, Rocha, he's a fighter who loves to come forward, and he's a smart fighter, and he can punch, and he's got experience. And Blair Cobbs is fun to watch. He has experience. He's just ready to go. So this is the stage, man. This is the stage.
And these are two fighters that you saw develop at the Belasco a couple years ago, bringing them up. Now they get to be the main event at the Galen Center. For you and the staff, how cool is that to see the kids come through that level?
Yeah, no, well, this is what it's all about. Look, and that's why this whole card from top to bottom, we have a lot of young kids who are we're looking at, who are prospects, who are going to be graduating to the next level. And so that's why this whole card is very exciting. I mean, like this kid, Evan Sanchez, who we're developing, who we're helping, who we feel has a bright future. So he's opening up the telecast on Dazn at 6 p.m. So we feel that this card from top to bottom is going to be solid, and especially the main event. The main event is going to be fireworks, and so just everything that's at stake. In the main event is pretty exciting, because again, like I mentioned, these guys are ready for that next step.
And if you're a fighter, stay ready. That's the most important thing. Main event, Rocha Cobbs on Saturday. 11 fights total, brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions in association with Matchroom. The Dazn broadcast starts at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Oscar, last words. I know you're fired up for this. Yeah. I know you can't wait.
No, I can't wait. It's gonna be fireworks from top to bottom. It's gonna be fireworks. And look, both guys know what they have to do. They're professionals. They're in great shape. They're ready to go. You know, I think the world feels that they have something to prove. Yeah. Look, it's the main event of a great card.
That's
so
what you want,
on the
right?
zone, yeah, that's what you want. Because yeah, what's at stake is a step closer to that world title. So it's right there. I mean, it's just, you just have to reach out and grab it. That's it.
And put on a show Saturday on Dazn. Oscar De La Hoya, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Alexis Rocha, Blair Cobbs going to go at it on Saturday. But right now, let's look at this feature on Alexis Rocha.
With 18 professional contests, OC Native brings its outstanding record to the ring. 17 victories, 11 wins coming to you by way of knockout and only one defeat. Introducing to you the former 3-time defending WBC Continental America's champion, the Fighting Pride of Santa Ana, California. Here it is.
Man, I got a chip on my shoulder, man. I'm gonna break the door down now, man. The belief in me is crazy. You know, I walk around not arrogant because it portrays it as that, but now I walk around with a chip on my shoulder, like I said, and I want everything. I want to go in there and break the wall down. I want to show who Alexis Rocha is. I knew once I lost, I was going to go back into that gym. I knew I was going to go back and build my way back up. I don't like to lose. I hate to lose, period, in anything. You know, but within time, you know, I would be running, and then I would think about the fight. Like, if I would have done this, I could have done this, I would have won. But then it took me about a good 2 months to just be like, you know what, the past is the past. I got to overcome that, you know, move forward, because I'm not going to be looking back my whole life. I'm going to look what's in front of me.
He had to learn how to handle a lot. These guys don't know how to lose. That's what people don't understand. They don't want to lose. They don't do this sport to lose. When he came back, I knew, okay, hey, it's time to work. Now we got to build them back up.
This is going to be my breakout fight. I believe so. You know, if I go in there, trust me, the belief in me. If I go in there, know what I can do, what I've been doing in sparring, and just got to show the world that I've been doing it, this will be my breakout fight. This fight was presented to me about a year ago. I said yes without hesitation. I said yes because, like I said, I need that big name. This is actually for the last fight when I found the Honda Center. They offered me the fight, but we said yes. I don't know about their end. They probably, obviously they said no because I didn't fight them that night. But yeah, when they mentioned me again, it was game time now. So now I'm ready, preparing myself to the best I could be to go out there and perform like the star I know I could be.
Blair does his rah-rah thing, and everybody thinks he's better than what he is. I don't think so. I don't see anything, and I'll be honest, that Alexis should be concerned about. Okay, we sparred with some of the best southpaws, whether it was Manny, whether it was Josh Taylor, what's those kids in Riverside, Giovanni, he's 30-0 with 20-some knockouts. I can't put Blair at their level. And no disrespect to the guy, you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it. I'm not gonna say that, because for him to say he's calling out Alexis is a bunch of that never happened. It was the other way around. But I'm not going to compare him to Alexis. I would be insulting Alexis. I'm not going to do that. You're comparing apples to grapes.
I'll be honest with you, I get mad every time I see those lists because I need to be on those lists. But I know with that, I need a big fight. a named person. Blair Cobbs is the perfect guy to go in there and show the world who I am by making a statement. And there's no pressure because honestly, I'm going in there having fun, really. I'm going to see me with a smile the whole entire time fighting in there.
Look, the Rashidi fight, Rashidi was a tough fight. In my opinion, that has been his toughest fight. You look at Rashidi's amateur pedigree, okay, it's there. Look at his professional career. I'm not going to put Blair next to Rashidi, but it is an insult when he's not mentioned in the top or ESPN's or Dazn. It is an insult because we're the ones that, remember, Rashidi didn't come looking for us. We were trying to save that fight at India, and we said, we'll fight him. He was willing to step it up.
They're all world champions. They're all greats, considered one of the greats right now, pound for pound list. You know, he's giving me the confidence to go in there and hold my own with these guys. You know, I give him hell in the ring. And I'm like, damn, if I'm giving world champions hell in the ring, I should be beating all these guys up. So definitely with the confidence, the new techniques I see, the little tweaks there that they do, I'm no different from them.
And Blair is the name in front of us now. He just has to be himself. He's got to go out there and do what he does best. I'm hoping that this March 19th, I think people will really see the true Alexis.
Welcome back to Golden Boy headquarters, Beto Duran. And now to the stage, the main event for Saturday from Santana, California, Alexis Lex Rocha. His opponent from, they say Hollywood, but you might as well say parts unknown, Blair the Flair Cobbs. If I look a little frustrated, it's because these guys were talking before they were supposed to, and they're going back and forth, and it's been friendly, but now they're going after each other. Saturday night, the main event, Alexis Rocha, Blair Cobbs go at it. Alexis, let me start with you. You've been asking for this fight for a while, for a couple years. Why?
Well, first off, I just want to thank God. I want to thank my whole team. I want to thank Robert Diaz. Thank all of Golden Boy for moving me up to the main event. And yeah, the fight was presented to him last November. Obviously, I didn't fight him. That ain't my fault.
So what happened, Blair? Last November, there was a fight offered to you?
There was no fight offered to Blair the Flair.
Ask your coach.
Trust me.
Ask your coach.
Trust me, I didn't see any presentation of papers because I would more than well be ready for another great ass-whooping performance. I just can't wait for it. So
that's not what your people said. Not what your people said.
Am I the kind of person that turned down fights? Somebody that calls out Ennis? Somebody that calls out anybody and everybody can get it? Does Blair the Flair look like he gives a shit? I don't think so.
So you didn't know anything about it, Blair?
Absolutely not. I actually wanted that fight really bad, but we couldn't make it happen, but finally we make it happen. I did not hesitate to sign this contract, and then we waited for Alexis to sign.
All right, so Blair, let me ask you this. You also asked for McKinson instead of Rocha. Why?
Hey, man, bigger and better fights. I'm looking for bigger and better money, bigger and better fights. McKinson have nothing but respect because me and him, we're cut from the same cloth. Underdogs, fighting. Big fights, undefeated fighters, in the fire every single time. And I'm new to it. I'm real true to it. I'm so good at it that that's all I have. So when I put these young fighters in the fire with me, they seem to just not look the same.
At your media workout, you were saying these guys ain't ready for you. How come he's not ready for you?
Look, he's only been tested one time, and he failed one time. What happened when he fought, Brad Solomon? Oh, man, he almost lost that fight. What happened when Brad Solomon fought me? With more than 2 months' notice in training, we got the job done. What round? I don't even know. Maybe 6 rounds. He struggled with Ortiz, with Cervantes. What happened in that fight? He struggled. I got the job done within 6 rounds.
For a paycheck.
It is what it is.
The man's is there for a paycheck. I give you that.
Paycheck?
You did beat him. Look,
what
you
paycheck?
did beat him.
I'm going for somebody bigger than you.
You did knock him out. But aren't I the younger fighter here?
I'm going for a real dog.
Aren't I the younger fighter? Shouldn't he be getting tested? You guys, you're getting my sloppy second overs. Come on now. Come on now.
I've been tested.
Come on now.
You got nothing but soft fights.
Soft fights.
The only fight that you had that was real,
Which one?
you lost. Okay? The fights that
We
I
had
fought
the same
that was
opponents.
real, I win.
We had the same
Okay?
opponents. Granted, you did knock them out.
Look,
One of them did drop
talk
you.
that same shit
One
and
of them
fight
did drop you.
Villalobos and Karubian at the same time in the same year. Let's see if you make it out of that alive.
Karubian was your only notable win. That was your only notable win.
So Ferdy Karubian, Steve Villalobos, you beat them.
Hey man, you're acting like a clown here and there. But let's remember this, Blair. Just like there's clowns in the circus, there's also lions and tigers there too.
And who's the tiger and who's the lion?
You're looking
Blair
at
the
him.
Flair.
You're
Look
looking
at
at him.
There's nothing that strikes fear.
Looking at
in
the wrong people.
more than Blair the Flair.
Don't
right
look at
now,
them,
I
look
see
at me.
fear in the eyes of my promoter right now.
Don't look
I
at
see
them, look
fear
at
in
me.
my opponent right now. Look at him.
Look at me.
Look at him.
Remember this face.
Look at him.
Remember this face.
Look at him.
Thanks, Beto.
Go ahead.
Remember your face. Nobody's going to remember your face. You know why?
You're one
'Cause
fight
you're
from the
fighting
commentary booth.
The star.
You're
Blair
one fight from the
Flair,
commentary
the
booth.
most exciting man in boxing. The baddest man in the ring.
You'll be
And when
announcing
you
my
get
fights
in there,
after this.
You can't even get
You'll
past
be
the
you'll be
tag.
announcing
What
my
are
And
you
that'll
fights
be
after this.
Saturday live on Dazn. Alexis Rocha.
Let's get it.
Blair the Flair Cobbs. All right. Last words. Don't interrupt. Last words. Why are you going to win?
Because I'm the baddest man on the planet, period.
Don't be calling him right now.
I'm just so busy. I'm so busy just whipping ass all day that, like, I don't even have time to just finish this fight. This fight's not going to go the distance. Thank you, Alexis, for talking shit because you have ended your career fucking with Blair the Flair. We're going to shut this fight down early, baby. I ain't going nowhere. There ain't no running, ain't no hiding, ain't no pity-pat shots. This is going to be fight. A war going on, baby. Why? Because I'm great and I'm born for it, baby. I'll show you everything I got because I've been ready. Come from the streets of Mexico, what you think I got?
And on
What you
Saturday,
think you got?
Alexis
You ain't
Rocha.
no Mexican, you
All
a
right.
white Mexican.
Last
I'ma show
words.
you what
Hey,
it
all
is.
right, let him. You had yours.
You know
Alexis,
nothing
your
about
last
my
words.
life. You don't know
Let
where
him
I've
go.
come from.
And I'm
Let him
still
go.
spank that ass.
You don't know where the fuck I've come from.
Oh, really?
Santa Ana?
Oh, really? Santa Ana.
Everyone tell you about
think
that.
Santa Ana got anything on Jalisco, Mexico? Do you think Santa Ana got anything
go.
on Philly?
I'm from Mexico
You think
City.
that Santa Ana got anything for the streets right here?
And here we go. Saturday, live on Dazn. Cut their microphones off. Let's get a face-off here. Roswell, get up here. Alexis Rocha, Blair the Flair Cobbs. You'll see it live Saturday on Dazn. Check it out. Starts at 6 o'clock. Live on Dazn. You'll check that out. Golden Boy YouTube show starts at 3 o'clock. Golden Boy from the Galen Center. Saturday on Dazn. Alexis Rocha, Blair the Flair Cobbs. We'll see you Saturday on Dazn. And that'll be Saturday. And that wasn't made up. I wasn't thinking that was going to happen because it's been cordial all week long. But that was real. Santana's Alexis Rocha. Philadelphia's, Mexico City's Blair the Flair Cobbs. Weigh-ins tomorrow, open to the public at, check out the Golden Boy website for everything. That's a wrap, everybody. I'm Beto Duran. We look forward to seeing you at tomorrow's official weigh-in. Take care and stay tuned to Dazn for more information. Good.